and it's a fitting honor. This airplane means a lot to a lot of people.
The Air Force's first C-17, T-1, landed at its final resting place. No, not the Boneyard, but instead the National Museum of the United States Air Force.
It means a lot to me that I know my children and all of my colleagues' children will get to see it into the future and hopefully inspire Air Force pilots for the next 20, 50 years.
The National Museum of the United States Air Force has more than 360 aerospace vehicles and missiles. And now that collection includes a C-17 Globemaster III.
Well, it's a tremendous feeling to get the C-17 T-1 here today, and it complements our ability to tell the story about airlift and medical evacuation and flight test and transportation, which is a big part of the Air Force mission.
T-1 first took flight 21 years ago, a day George London remembers like it was yesterday.
Kind of emotional time frame, being there on the first flight in 1991, September 15th. 4 people on the airplane, 3 were from McDonnell Douglas, and I was the only Air Force crew member on the aircraft. So I represented the Air Force as the co-pilot on the first flight.
Since its first flight, T-1 has had an illustrious and famous career. From a distance, it looks like every other C-17. Same gray paint, same black Air Force text. But next to the door, you'll see some unusual markings.
We're certainly proud of it when we get to see her on film.
That's right. T-1 is a Hollywood star. It's been in 5 movies, and Major Kane got to pilot T-1 in the movie Superman, which comes out next year.
It's great for people to see C-17s and think about the Air Force and think about our mission. So it's a real honor. We're happy that Hollywood thinks enough of us to ask us to be part of all those movies.
But fame doesn't last forever. T-1 will never get to play lead aircraft in a movie again, but at least it still has a role as supporting aircraft in the National Museum of the United States Air Force. Reporting from Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, Ohio, I'm Matthew Klaus.